Last week, Mary and I were in Puerto Rico on vacation. And I checked my iPhone on Thursday, and I saw that they had a ceremony for Bill, his last walk from the office to the elevator. And the firm was lined up, clapping, and cheering. And I thought to myself, this is not a good thing. This is really not good. Bill's going to start believing this stuff. And he's going to get too big a head. And so I thought for Judy's sake and for his family, we're going to have to try to level the playing field. So now Bill, I've already heard tonight, he's been referred to as the Renaissance man. And so we know that he's a master of finance. And each month we get these monthly statements at the partners meeting. And so attached to the statement is a graph which nobody understands. It has all these lines that go in all different directions. You can't tell whether we're making $1 million or losing $1 million. And no matter which way you turn it. So I always figured, if Bill understands it, why should I worry about it? Well, he's a Renaissance man. And so the next thing is, Bill's a great music lover. We all know that about the folk strings. And I guess who will forget a few years ago when Bill gave the guitar to Stacy. And he and I played a couple of tunes for her. Well, I ran into Stacy a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "Harry, I've got a problem." And we were up on the 9th floor, and I said, "What's the problem?" She said, "Well, Bill's been giving me lessons." And I said, "Yeah, I realize that. But there's something I've got to tell him." I said, "Well, what's that?" She said, "Well, I've gone by him, and I just don't know how to tell him. I've gotten so good." I said, "Well, look at," I said, "Stacy, don't worry about it. I know the time and the place, and I'll take care of it." So Bill is sort of the fourth or fifth best musician in the firm, after Tom, myself, Paul, and Bill Bousquet. Yeah. So Bill's a Renaissance man. So the other thing is he loves cars, motorcycles, Vespas. And I didn't see this myself, but Bill had a blowback moment here a few years ago. He drove his Vespa into work. You've seen these movies about these young Italian guys running around Rome and Florence on their Vespas with a nice-looking girl behind them. So the way I hear it is that Bill drove his Vespa into work, and he had dark glasses, a leather coat, pulled into the atrium building, and the vision ended. And so, of course, I would do that to anybody. So he had to do his Clark Kent, change his clothes. Now he's the business manager of Green and Seifer, and he has to walk in like nothing happened. So he is the Renaissance man. And I was hearing our former defense secretary talking about the things you don't know about the people you know and the things you forgot about. And I was thinking of Bill when the former secretary was talking about that. So there's one thing that you may not know about the person that you know, and that Bill was a military hero. He is still the first lieutenant, William Hyder, formerly of the 403rd Civil Affairs Company. Now he did not fall on a grenade in Vietnam and save a platoon of men. He did not do that. But what he did do was that every year, I was a member of this company, this is not hearsay, by the way. Every year, this company went for summer training. And Bill devised this triple entry system of accounting. Any of you accountants here know in Accounting 101, you know the double entry system. Bill invented the triple entry system. And the idea was that every man and woman would have a full ration of wine and beer every night. And the Inspector General is still looking for him, trying to figure that out. And so I think it's time, I know Bill being a Renaissance man, he loves cigars, and it's getting time for him to get ready to put his feet up on the sofa, take a stogie out, and blow some smoke rings and say how sweet it is. So I thought a couple of weeks ago, what I did was, I thought it'd be nice to make a gift to him of a box of Cuban cigars, but for it to come from the people in the firm, and not out of the firm coffers. So I started around on the 8th floor. I didn't have any success getting a contribution. I got up to the 9th floor. Finally, Maggie and Fern threw in a half a buck each, and we were able to come up with one cigar for Bill. And so I want to make that nice Bill, you know I'm just kidding. And you know that we all love you, and we're going to miss you, but you're not going to be forgotten. So good luck in your retirement. God bless you.